am Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 40.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose. Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Duncan. Alexander first down and more. Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns it corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Fall right, like here.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Calling has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
And in case y'all missed it, y'all didn't catch it at the very first of the show, we are Bam Dam, a damn Alabama family, and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother. Roll Tide, everybody. I'm glad to see the posse building up over here. I want to thank everybody for being up in here. I'm going to go ahead and break everybody in right quick, and then I got a little announcement to bring in right after the next gentleman. But this time, I'd like to bring in the Reverend Feel So Good. Reverend Feel Good, come on down, sir.
So I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play good. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you play against and make the damn quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Roll Tide, William. How you doing, sir? How you doing, man?
Yeah, there I am.
Can you hear me, sir? Oh, there we are. There you are. Little delay tonight. That's all right. That's all right. Well, how's it going?
Doing good, man. I'm feeling good, man. We in the damn playoffs. We're going to get that thing and bring it back home to Alabama.
Where it belongs, brother, where it belongs. And everybody in the chat, thank y'all, man. We see you over there. I hadn't had a chance to type in hello, but Roll Tide, each and every single one of y'all, Roll Tide. At this time, let me bring on the one, the only, the Alabama Tide, the money man himself. Come on in, A.
He's not going anywhere. It doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
AT, where you at, man? Hey, where you at? Can't see. Where you at? Where you at, man? Can't see. Oh, there you are. There you are. All right. Can't hear you. Roll Tide, AT.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Doing great, sir. Doing great. I like that intro, man. Looking good there. Little spiffy.
Man, I tell you what, I look good. I look good, baby. When you look that good, you feel good, and you feel good, you know you're an Alabama fan. Roll Tide,
Roll
man.
Tide, brother.
Woo!
Well, right quick, I'm going to let everybody know that our brother, my main brother, Roll Tide and Rise Up, he's having take some time off for a while. He got a good promotion. We're all happy for him. I congratulated him. He's been looking for this promotion for a long time, and there's not a person around that's more deserving than him to get a promotion. And I'm so glad he did, but the time changes on his work hours, so he ain't going to be able to make it on Tuesday nights. So we're going to have to let the brother work it through, see how it feels, the time, and see if he's going to be able to come on some of the other shows, or we just start a whole new night just for him. We're going to have to let it play out to find out. but I am very proud of him. Like I said, I don't know how he works myself, but I do know the type of man he is. And I know when you got that kind of character, that kind of upbringing, you're a damn good worker. And so I just want to tell you, roll tide and rise up. Going to miss you, brother, but I'm proud of you. And for all y'all people out there that can't see the resemblance of how we can be brothers, that's because y'all looking at color. You ain't looking deep down in the heart. You ain't looking where it cares. Just like this whole Alabama family. Y'all looking at color. You're looking at races. You got to look at the blood. Crimson blood. We bleed up in here. We're all family. We're brothers, sisters, all of us. Yeah. So deal with it. But rise up. Gonna miss you, brother. Gonna miss you. All right. Anybody got anything I want to say? Rise up before we move on.
I'm happy for him. I mean, I can say a promotion. Go ahead, William.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead.
We got a little delay there, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if I'm timed up with him or not. I didn't mean to interrupt what you were trying to say. I'm proud for you. Rise up. More power to you, brother. And we look forward to seeing you again.
Outstanding. Well, we just had to delay a little bit because William's a little bit behind us. So go ahead, William.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a delay, huh?
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm proud for you too, man. Just keep on working there and bringing all that money there for us. We'll have a party.
Yeah, we'll be
party time.
We'll be coming. Yeah, we'll come in for a loan before long, so keep making some money there, brother. All right. That's right. But as usual, we're going to get this thing started. I love doing our dedications. One of my proudest moments and that I get to do on this show. So if you would, please roll the dedication. It is my great honor tonight to dedicate tonight's show to Captain Jennifer M. Moreno. First Lieutenant Jennifer M. Moreno, an Army nurse, was assigned to the U.S. Army Rangers Unit when on the evening of October 5th, 2013, she was killed in action during a patrol that would take the lives of 2 additional Rangers. She received conflicting orders to both help a soldier wounded and trapped at a Afghan bomb-making compound and hold her position to avoid setting off another bomb in the mine-ridden area. And for the people that's not military, when it says conflicting, that don't mean her commander gave her 2 different orders. Because in military, we know and train, we take our last order first. Just facts, that's the way it is. But being the type of person she is or was, being, a nurse trained to help people, it was conflicting to her what to do. Because she knew she could help her fellow brother. That's where the conflicting thought was internal. I just wanted to clarify that. But choosing to help her fallen comrade, she moved forward, but detonated a mine that took her life. Captain Amanda King, commander of Moreno's cultural support team, later wrote in a eulogy, quote, none of us would have done what you did. Run into hell to save your wounded brothers, knowing full well you probably wouldn't make it back, end quote. And for Captain Jennifer M. Moreno, all of us here at Bam Dam Sports, We want to acknowledge you and salute you for your courage, for your outstanding service, and being one of the greatest nurses that there ever was. So at this time, we'd like to salute you. Salute. All right, William, what'd you like to say? Got anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, that's. I mean, you know, we need them all. We need cooks. We need and especially nurses, because you know there's wounded there. And you know, I always like to watch MASH, and even though it's kind of and I really, but they show them operating on people. You know, bring them in and wounded stuff, and that's a tough job. I'm pretty sure. So, and then her going in what she did, you know, and so she then nothing happened to her, right? Or she got wounded, or fatally wounded, or what?
No, she died. No, when she went to help her brother that was falling, and she stepped on a bind, and it took her life.
Oh shit! Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's for us, man. She did that for us.
Yep. Yep.
Well, besides that, and you know, I appreciate what she did.
All right. Well, thank you. AT, you got anything you want to add?
Yes, sir. But Miss Captain Marino, it's people like you, ma'am, that make me proud to be an American, that make me want to stand up and shout from the rooftops, God bless the United States Armed Services, for each and every one of you, for every one of you that's ever walked on a field of battle that gave your life, for any of you that helped one another out in all this life. I 100% respect, and it breaks my heart to hear such beautiful women and men dying on the battlefield. Well, God bless every one of you, and thank you so much for your services, including you, Spencer.
Amen. Amen. All right, let's get into it. Warning for all y'all, in case y'all was wondering what the warning is about. We're gonna break. Oh, go ahead, At.
No, I was looking for the MA.
Oh, it should show up here in a second.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I knew we was going to need it.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes,
But
sir.
the biggest thing that we want to talk about is warning for all. Is let me just bring up a couple of things as we go, and I'll run it around the table. One of them, to our players, please be careful these holidays. Please be careful. Keep your head on straight. Be careful who you choose to hang out with your friends. So you're out home and your homie comes rolling up. He rolls the window down. It takes 2 minutes for the smoke to clear for you to see his face. Don't get in the car. Just walk away and say, I'll catch you after the trophy. I'll catch you after the natty. All right? Just walk away. Be smart about it. Please be smart about it. I mean, what do you think, AT, on them?
I agree with you 110%. These young men, they surround themselves with certain people, and it's either good or bad influences. And I mean, you got to make a choice. Like Coach Saban says, you do the right thing every day to get what you want to do in life. Or if you make the wrong decision, you have to put up with the consequences. So, I agree with you 110%. Hey, guys, make the right decision. Don't go out late at night. Keep your eye on the prize. You're in the playoffs. What do you want? You want the championship, and if you get out there, get to drinking with your friends and get thrown in jail, guess what? I agree with you. That's a very good point.
William?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you Christmas is coming up, and it'd be a time for them to go out and want to party and stuff, or weekend stuff, and just, keep focused on the prize that's ahead of you, and that's a trophy coming up. Yeah, I mean, we got to take care of business first with Michigan. Once we do that, and then we can go on to the big one and bring it back home. So y'all be careful.
I agree.
Or during this time off.
I do agree totally. I mean, we got 3 of us right here who I'm pretty sure we sold our wild oats during that time. So that's the reason we're coming to you, warning you how easy it is. How easy it is to make that excuse. Just one night. Come on, just a 15-minute ride. Yeah, let me have one hit off that. It's that damn easy. But I never had a chance to play for national championship. So there you go. You got this opportunity. And let me throw one more in on you while I'm talking about this. I know it sounds stupid, but while you're right back home having a good time with your family, find time each and every single day, at least once in the morning, once in the afternoon, to stretch. Keep your ligaments stretched out. Don't let them get all knotted up, because as soon as you get back from your vacation, you start hitting that field, getting ready for game prep, you're all knotted up, you might pull something. You could pull a hamstring. You could pull any ligament. You could pull a muscle. So try to take it in your mind. Get up in the morning, do your routine, but keep stretching. Just, do it in the shower, whatever. Just stretch. You need your stretch time. Keep yourself going there. All right. Now, with that being said, this is going to be a good one, and I'm going to start with William on this one. I've got a warning for all of our guys to don't fall into all the noise you're hearing. Don't fall into how great people think you are, because you ain't nothing yet. You ain't done nothing yet. You won the SEC. So, yeah, you're great for the SEC. You got 2 more games for the Natty. So don't start buying in all that hype right now. You keep working hard. You stay hungry. You just stay dead at it. Just, what do you think, William?
Right. I mean, you ain't going to see the confetti fall until we get it. So you gotta continue to working and continue pounding and continue doing what you need to do. Work out in the gym as much as they'll let you do it on your time off that you don't have. I don't know. Are they on Christmas break now, or do you know? I don't know how that works. But
I don't know, sir. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't know.
I mean, I'm wanting to talk because I've slacked up. I need to do my cardio and stuff, so I don't do that. So, but they need to do that.
I'm still doing my liquid diet.
Yeah, I'm getting my arm exercise in. Yeah, sure enough. So. Go ahead. I'm on the
AT, what do you think, sir?
I agree with you. This team, only thing they've accomplished at this point in this year is 3 things. One of them's bad. You accomplished that you got beat by Texas. That's one thing you got accomplished, and that should stay in your craw and your ass, because that team, after you play Michigan's who you hope to play. So remember that you can revenge that loss. You won the SEC championship, and you got a shot at you've earned the chance to earn a shot at the national championship. Right now you got a chance to beat Michigan. That's what you've earned. That's all you've got. You ain't going to be given anything, so you got to go get it.
I agree. And I hope they understand that most of the people out here, most of the media, just about, I say everybody that ain't an Alabama fan, is saying that this team is not worthy to be in the playoffs. Should have been Florida State. They took a loss. They wasn't worthy. Just because they beat Georgia in the SEC, they had a loss already. They got beat by Texas, and that should count for something. So everybody's still doubting you. Everybody's still doubting you. So keep that in mind. And with that being said, any of you Alabama fans listening out there, any of our Alabama players listening out there, I want y'all to know one thing. It's Bama time. Why is it Bama time? And I'm going to slow this down so everybody catch it. Because we're 2 LANK. Leave it over here. 2 LANK, 2 lose. It's Bama time. You remember the song, It's Hammer Time? We're too legit to quit. Well, this is Bama time. We're 2 LANK. We're 2 LANK to quit. Just keep that in mind. Everybody prove these doubters wrong. They've been after it. Y'all just keep sucking because they're doubting you. I mean, I've been sitting here watching some. I have not been trolling. you have my word. I have not said a single word on their sites because it's their sites, and I don't believe in doing that. But I've been listening to all these Michigan people. All those been on here. All they're saying, Lord, they got something for us. We're going to lose. We ain't nothing. They're bringing up all of our past, all them games we just barely got by. We got beat by Texas. We barely beat the South Florida team. Oh, they're all up in that. I want them to keep believing that. I want them to believe it because they ain't seeing how much better we're getting every time. Each time. We're getting a little bit better. We ain't even there yet. We still haven't played a full game yet.
That's right.
Certainly we ain't. Go ahead, AT. What you got to say to them people?
No, I agree. I disagree with you. That's right. We ain't achieved anything yet except 11-1 or what we? Yeah, we've achieved 11-1 season. Guys, we've been playing we've been playing a playoff game every week since Texas. We had to win every game. We couldn't lose a game. If we did, we were out. So we've been in the playoffs for 10 straight games. This team has been very resilient in the fact that they've always competed. When they got their backs against the wall, what they do? They come down and scored the damn ball. And I mean, when they needed to get the stop to keep from getting beat, they got the stop. And it didn't matter who it was against, whether it was, again, we played the worst game of the year against South Florida or against Auburn when everybody thought that was a Hail Mary. It wasn't no Hail Mary. It was a design play, and we deserved it because he threw the ball perfect. Anybody watched how that ball went right to Isaiah Bunn? There is no possible way that you could consider that a Hail Mary because he threw it straight to him. And it wasn't nothing hell about it. It was just a design play to win the ball game.
Bond. Isaiah Bond.
Go ahead, Will.
Yes, sir.
You got anything you want to say on that?
No, man. It's just just continue on fighting, man. There in wrestling, there's a guy named Kevin Owens, and he's got a shirt that says "Fight Owens, fight." It's fight, BAMA, fight. Just keep it on up.
Facts. All right. Well, that being said, I'm gonna throw another one on the fire for y'all real quick. I mean, hell, all the judges out there, our players wasn't even good enough to bring on any hardware this year. None. Hell, we got Will Riker out there, scored the most points of any NCAA player ever. And they just said he wasn't even good enough to get any type of recognition. I mean, hell, all of our players, all of them, none of them was getting votes. Hell, like I said, we haven't proved jack shit because nobody else is thinking we're doing anything. Hey, tell me what you think about us not getting no hardware.
That's just, again, the BAMA hatred. I think it might have been any more apparent if the voting took place after the Final Four was after we were put in over Florida State. I think some people might have done it out of retribution because of that, because you cannot tell me in 4 years in a row that there's no way that our field goal kicker, Riker, did not get the Lou Groza. He should have got the Lou Groza award. 1 year he was perfect, 25 of 25, and still didn't get it. How in the fuck can you not give a man the Lou Groza award when he don't miss, Mr. Spencer?
You don't. It's hatred. They hate us. William?
I watched that damn show. I watched the replay of it because I didn't see the original because I didn't think much of it. And after I watched it, I wished I never watched it because we didn't win a single damn thing that I know of. Not a single damn thing. We was always in the damn running. We didn't get nothing this year. Fuck them motherfucker bastard shit motherfuckers. Go ahead.
Shit far hell down. Yeah. My God. That's telling them.
I think it might be the same crew as the damn Heisman people that don't care nothing about shit and all that other damn committee down. This damn playoff committee shit. Go ahead.
True, but speaking of the Heisman, here on this channel, and I think even Stephen was in agreement with us way back then. Stephen Hicks, at the beginning of the season, we was talking about, everybody was up and who's going to be our quarterback. We ain't got no quarterback. And Stephen Hicks was one of the backers for Milroe. He was one of them. But then we lost against Texas. Everybody, oh, he's done. And we said on this show, or I did, matter of fact, I went straight out and said, all right, I'm just gonna put it like this. Not only is Milroe going to be our starting quarterback, we're going to win the national championship, and he might not win the Heisman, but he's going to get an invite. Well, I missed the invite because he didn't get one, but he did finish 6th, so he did get a mention. So on this show right here with us old men, we ain't off by much now. We wasn't off by much. Now, the only other people that didn't believe in Milroe, I guess it's some damn Yankee up there that wanted some lacrosse guy. I'm not sure who that was. Anyway, just saying. Oh, and Reese. Reese wanted him too. But anyway, he's back to Notre Dame playing lacrosse. Everything's good. Everything's back. We've won the SEC championship. All the planets are aligned again. All the stars are aligned. The world is back where it's supposed to be. So everything's great. Well, with that being said, let me move on to the next one. This one is a warning. This is a warning for all the fans. I know the players don't think this because Coach Nick Saban done jumped all up in that ass. But I want to say this warning to all the Alabama fans out there. When y'all saw Michigan players waiting on the announcement who they was playing, they were all in that room. And they brought up number 4, and it was Alabama. And you heard groans and all that. I don't want anybody to think that meant they were scared of Alabama. I don't want y'all to think that, because it wasn't. Is that they disrespected us because they didn't think we even belonged there, that they thought it was like, oh, what? That should have been Florida. 13 Alabama shouldn't be here. What? That was the sound. So y'all don't think they're scared, because they ain't. They were just ditching us again, just like they've done the last 3 times they've met us in any type of playoff. They ditched us. Right, go ahead, AT. What do you think about that one?
That's right. The opposite. I thought they was like, oh shit, it's Alabama, but you could be right. And I mean, there ain't no way I could argue that point. It could be exactly that. They might have expected Florida State without a quarterback, and then of course they get Alabama with the quarterback. So I mean, it could have been that way. I took it as they were scared of us, but you're right. They very well could have been showing disrespect to us because they didn't think we belonged. And again, I think the committee is one that got them all screwed up, thinking that Florida State was up in the front 4. They should have been back around number 8 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I agree, William.
My view.
Go for
it. They wanted to be having an easy road like Jogger's been having in the damn playoffs. They ain't play nobody. And they didn't want us in there for the fact that they wanted a Florida State in there that they could beat. They could beat a Florida State. Everybody knows that. So, but that's just me. I play that. And if you look at everybody that we've got in the top 4 now, we've beaten every one of them. At some point, we've had to play Michigan the last time we played them in the Citrus Bowl, back in 2020, I think it was, or whenever it was. We played them in the Citrus Bowl when we didn't get to go to the big, but we played them and we beat them. Is that right? Who's the next one? Washington. We played them. God, I don't know how fucking far that was that we played them, but we beat them.
Played them in the playoffs.
Yeah. We beat them. And Texas.
But that was different team.
We beat them. So.
Right. And they beat us.
Yeah.
And Texas beat us also.
We're going to get our revenge. We're going to get our revenge. And I think that's what everybody's wanting to see at the end of this thing. I think that's what the committee wants. They want to see that.
That's what I want. I want to see the repeat. I want them Prove it. They got us when we were down. I ain't saying down because we were still young and learning.
Right.
We wasn't there yet. So I like to see, because I do have a lot of respect for Texas. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see them beat us and play us now the way we are with our growth. And if they can do that, I'll give them kudos all to hell and back. I just don't think they can. We're a much better team than what we were at the beginning of the season. Much improved team. You see that with just on the penalties, our blocking, our techniques, our drive, our want to. It's much different now than what it was when we first played them. Now, this question I've got for AT. It's that damn time of year again. Damn bells, Christmas stuff going up, Christmas trees, Christmas lighting, Christmas parades. Hell, I'm out here having to stick damn snow shit on my damn windows for my wife. Got a reindeer I had to stick on another window. It's that time of year again. So with that being said, it's that time of year where you start getting all these talking heads going, this is Nick Saban's last year. It's over. He's done this year. It's over with. It's over with. I don't care if he wins the Natty or not. He's gone. Or if he wins the Natty, this is it. He's proved all he's got to prove. He's gone. He's gone. I mean, it's that time of year again. What do you think, KT?
It's that time of say it's bull. You know, like don't say bull, say bullshit. I mean, there ain't no damn way if Saban's ready to go. He's having, again, if nothing else, he'll finish out his contract, which I think is 2030 when this contract is on. And then again, it's a quarter if he's still having fun. And I mean, the man, like I said, he works in Disney World. For him, that's what he loves to do, and he'd rather do that than anything just about on this planet. And I just don't see him. If he wins 2 more, 3 more in a row, I don't think that's getting. It's the daily challenge of getting a group of young men to play up to their potential and to play within themselves, and the ability to win a championship is what he loves. And he just loves it. I mean, he grab a hold of it and just hold it just tight as he can. I mean, that's what he wants to do, and that's all he cares to do. So I totally disagree, Mr. Spencer.
All right. William?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's his passion, man. He loves instilling good qualities into these players, and that's what he loves to do. And he's not going to go anywhere. I don't see him retiring anytime soon. I mean, somebody mentioned one time that maybe we'll get when we does decide to, quote, not retire, but leave the head coaching job position. Someone else will get it, and he'll be on there as a administrator or something there in the office and behind the scenes, with a recruitment stuff. So I see him doing that. So, but I don't see him retiring because it keeps him young, man. I mean, he can get around better than fucking Tubby Kirby there. See. So he gets around better than he does. So
I agree with both of y'all. I agree, but me personally, I think he's going to leave it on his terms when he's ready. Because, like AT said, he's having fun now. He's having way too much fun. Even Coach Miss Terry is having fun now. She's enjoying it. She's feeling it. It's exciting. She's loving it. I'm loving being able to all these different Alabama fan groups that I'm a member of, getting to see them picture where they're at the game. They're showing Miss Terry coming out. Oh, man, it's so exciting. I love it. It brings tears down my eyes. I love it. I don't think the man's going nowhere until he's getting ready to. Now, could it be this year? It might be. Could it be next year? It might be. Could I be dead and gone when he does it? It could happen. All right, so I just thought it was funny because here they go again. They've done it every single friggin' year since 2010. This man, he's gone. He's going to NFL. He's going here. He's going there. He's going back to LSU. He's taking the Texas job. Oh, good God, Jesus. He's going back to Michigan at one point. Oh, I mean, going to Michigan at one point. It's just been hilarious. So I just say every time Christmas, I go, here it comes. Waiting on old St. Nick coming in. When is it?
Hey, I hear you, big man. I tell you something else I'd like to see, and it's never been done, and I don't think it will do it, but I like to see a statue of Miss Terry up there, on the quad next to her husband, up there. I think if there's ever been a woman in football that meant as much to the, I guess, college football, I'm not sure I'm saying this right, but I think she kept Nick centered or kept him hungry or whatever the word is I'm looking for. I love to see her with a statue there because I think she's a big part of his success, more so than a lot of people know.
Yeah,
I agree.
What was that that Nick always told a story about him and him and her going down the road down there in West Virginia and pointing at that gas station and saying, honey, if I could have been working right there. She said, well, I'd be going with a damn coach of Alabama. That's where I'd be going with. Or something like that. I forgot exactly how it was worded, but it's something to that effect. But it was funny. I can't tell it like he does.
Well, no, she's good at it. Anyway, all right. And AT, let me ask you this real quick. This is a warning to all of Michigan's fans, the University of Michigan, to every Wolverine that might ever be still alive or passed away. What's this with Michigan already put a contract paying Harry Balls $11 million for 5 more years extension, and he hasn't done nothing yet. He won his conference is all he's done this year.
Yeah,
and they're going to give the man another $11 million for 5 more years. What the hell is up with that? And caught cheating. He couldn't even hide it. Couldn't even hide cheating. Is that worth $11 million?
They fired one coach. They fired one coach for that, and they gave him a raise after firing Connor Dalton, whatever his damn name was. I mean, you fire a coach and you give the head coach a raise. The head coach knew about it, so how in the hell can you fire one and give another one, like you said, a raise? Michigan, I don't know who's going to coach up there, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
That just blew my mind. William, what do you think?
He ain't worth the damn shitter he goes and shit on, man. That's what I'm saying, but oh well. But yeah, Linda P, I think we need to get you back on here sometime, girl. Well, I enjoyed that, didn't y'all fellas?
Oh, yes, I loved it. She's got an open invitation. I've told her, just anytime, just come on. She can be a permanent member if she wants to be. I got no problem with that whatsoever. All right, now then, the next thing we got up in here. A lot of the Michigan talking heads. I mean, I've listened to like 12 different ones, just sitting there listening, and I like watching how their fans come in, I like to listen to their comments and everything. But a general consensus amongst all of them is that this is going to be a 1-score game. That Alabama ain't barely going to be able to score on them, that Michigan will be going to be able to score at will on us. They can just, when they want to, they can run it down our throat and eat up the clock. AT, I mean, what do you think how the game's going to go?
Well, you look again. This year we've given Georgia hell for their cupcake schedule, and we call them Cupcake Kings. And I tell you what, though, you take one look at Michigan's schedule, and it's the same weak, watered down, booze that Georgia had, and then Georgia's supposed to be a cupcake schedule, and all of a sudden Michigan's playing the word. I mean, serious, their schedule is pathetic. Our schedule, we've been battle tested from just about every. I mean, now we had a couple easy games. Don't get me wrong, but with Michigan's schedule, we'll be blowing through people, but they ain't played nobody with our front line. What's going to happen is our offensive line and our defensive front seven is going to take their heart real quick, because when they see in that first quarter how much faster, bigger, stronger we are than them, they're going to go, oh, shit. I mean, that's when they're going to have one of them oh, shit moments. They're going to shake their head and say, Coach, we done fucked up. We done made this team mad. And they can't. I mean, they can get up for that Joe Moore award for offensive line all they want, but hell, when you're blocking damn cream puffs, and all these guys that are so much smaller, Rutgers, Indiana. I mean, my God. I mean, I'm better than they are. I'm 58 years old on one leg. Shit.
William?
University of North Las Vegas. I mean, what the hell, man? All these damn fucking punk ass things, fucking Purdue and shit. They don't play no fucking body. But you'll meet some real talent this time. And once again, I think the damn fucking committee has brain farts. But they got it right putting us in there. Right. That's right. That's a good move. Right. But then you put Michigan for number fucking 1? Really? I mean, I've got a damn document right here that says they play damn easy schedule in the damn Big Ten. No wonder you can be number 1 in the damn Big Ten. No wonder you can win the damn whatever. And win your conference. No wonder. Who'd you fucking play? Who?
Okay.
So, yeah. Huh?
I said, okay with that being, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I do understand exactly what you're saying. I understand where AT's coming from. But now let's talk a little bit of facts in the middle of all this. Yes, the second easiest schedule was Georgia. No doubt, it was Georgia. But we played Georgia in the SEC, and I'm serious. It was like it was gladiator night. Gladiators in the ring. It was two hard-head, stubborn fight. They went at it toe to toe. Now, granted, after rewatching it like 12 times, we had pretty much control of the game. Not total. It could have flipped on a damn dime at any given point, but it didn't. What's going on through there? We're doing good. But still, it was like two damn gladiators being thrown in a ring with lines and everything going at one another. And it was a hell of a game. And that's with Georgia's easy schedule. Well, Michigan got an easy schedule. They got hardly nobody hurt. So is this going to be another gladiator match? Or are they going to come in here and they're going to get a taste of our big offensive line and just not be able to get to Milroe? Seriously, what do you think? You think they're going to use the two spy technique? I mean, what do you? They're going to have to change their defense up for Milroe. Seriously, what do you think? How do you think they're going to do it?
Well, if you're going to cover Milroe and you're going to keep him from running, you better have at least one spy that can fly, because we know how strong Milroe is and how fast Milroe can run. Georgia tried it with two. They got two spying him. Then our tight end, I can't think of that. I always forget our Amari Niblack should be open behind them every time. There should be a spot in the middle of that defense, like 10 and 15 yards down the field, should be wide open every single time. There's no way they can do it. And so when they do spy with two people, that's the first thing I tell my linebacker, my tight end to do is get about 15 yards downfield, get over the middle of the field, and wait for it, because he'll get the ball to you. But here's the thing. When you rush him, if you leave a lane open, it's going to cost you 10 yards. It's going to cost, here's the thing. One of my things I got wrote down on here, and when we start to play Michigan early, we need to get him in rhythm right now. Don't wait till it's halfway through the first, second. He done thrown a couple bombs, and he's throwing the balls wild and stuff because he's so jacked up. He's got so much energy, and he's so damn strong that he's liable to throw the ball clean, 30 foot over their head. So make him get a couple of out patterns, to running back out of the backfield, something along them lines. Some of the ease, how it is to get him, ease him into the game. And then once you got him eased into the game and got him acting quickly, it's all over but the crying. So I really look for it. This team to do, exceptionally well, because they started out with offensive, defensive coordinators. All this team had to gel themselves with a new quarterback. Then you got two new coordinators. It's a whole bunch to overcome, Spencer. But I look for us to start out quick. You give Saban, and I'll get quiet, but you give Saban a month to study you and to see things. It ain't very good. I don't know what our opening record is in the playoffs. I think we might have lost, 1 in 11 shots?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
All right, William, what do you think, brother?
Yeah, I don't. Georgia couldn't do it, so there it is. So, I think with a guy and the receivers we got and stuff, shit, they can fly on down the field there, and if nothing else, they can get open there enough to get her down 10 yards anyway or whatever. Michigan ain't got a chance, man. Not against us. I don't see it for the big show, which we've already speculated on. But yeah, go ahead. I'm done. Go ahead. You got something to say?
Go ahead, AT.
I was just going. You got the other one to say that Michigan to me is a poor man's Georgia. And I mean, they got supposedly got a good defense, or a good offensive line, a good running back, and their quarterback actually reminds me of Jackson Dart for some reason. I mean, he ain't got as fast a running ability, but they are. I think they're a poor man Georgia. And I mean, we should beat them by 10-14, I say.
Okay. Well, William, let me ask you this real quick. Do you think Georgia would have beat Michigan this year?
Yeah, I think they could. You put me on the spot, man. Yeah, I think Georgia would have
Pretty
beat
easy.
them. I don't know if I don't believe they beat them as bad as. I'm just gonna put it out there on that. I'm gonna step out on a limb and say we're gonna beat them.
Okay. AT, what do you think? You think Georgia would have beat them?
Man, yeah, I really do. Again, Georgia, the difference of us and Georgia, and I know Michigan got the Joe Moore Award offensive line stuff, but our front offensive line and our defensive line is better than Michigan, just like Georgia's is better than Michigan.
I got to agree with you. I think Georgia would have ate their lunch. I really and truly do. And we beat Georgia. So we should have no problem. We're faster because, like I saw over here that the Godfather said in here that Michigan had got no team speed, and they don't. They got one or two with speed. They don't have team speed. They've got a good running quarterback, but he's short. You give him a hole, he's gone now. But he's enough you can get one arm tackle on. He ain't like our mighty Milrow. You're gonna take more. You ain't arm tackling that boy unless you're getting down there around them ankles. You ain't doing it. But I just had to ask that because you was talking about that, and I'm going, well, hell, we just beat Georgia. And I think Georgia would wipe field with them. I really do. All right, now, before we get into a couple of light sauce here, and we got about 10 minutes here, I'm just going to put this out here. I've got a warning to all of college football. Every committee that will ever come up from this day forward. Y'all going to a 12-team playoff next year. 12. Try like hell keeping, I'm going to say, the final 8, and 6 of them ain't SEC. Try like hell. Really, try. Because what y'all just did was open up the barn door and let SEC run wild. Y'all have been trying to control Alabama from before the BCS ever came along. Y'all have been trying to shut us down. Y'all been trying to figure out a way. And then once y'all thought y'all had us in our Daniel, you want to shut down LSU. You want to shut down Florida. You want to shut down Tennessee. You want to shut down everybody in the SEC. So y'all kept changing rules, trying to make it so we couldn't be there. So what do y'all do now? 12. 12. Hell, you got 2 in there right now. I'm sorry. You got Texas that's going to be there next year. They're there, and we're there. You got 2 already. This year, that's with a 4. And y'all going 12. And you really hope your Michigans, your Big 12s, your ACC, do you really Yeah, do you really think they're going to have a chance? Hell, y'all might as well call this the damn SEC playoffs. Hell, we don't even need a conference championship. We're just going to line up and prove it at the damn Natty. This is hilarious. I mean, AT, go ahead, man. It's just killing me.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it right now. We'd have, I think, 6 of them would have been in top 12, counting Texas. Yep. We'd have 6, half the field, guys. Half the field would have been SEC and the ACC. Oh, here's the thing: ACC and them, they know they're going to get their champion in because there's a rule that the champs get in, so that one ACC team can get in, one Pac-12's gone. Big 12 team can get in. And whatever conferences are left, I don't know who this is going to be after this year because everything's being tore apart. But that's the only thing. They're going to get one in. And the SEC, like you said, hell, we might get 7 or 8 in there. I mean, right now, this year, we would add 6.
Right.
Half the field, And then I'm like, okay, go ahead and spend it to 12. And when half of them are SEC, what are y'all going to do now?
They had to make it 64 to have more teams than we have teams in the SEC, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to make us tie one arm behind our back and try to play us with one arm behind our back.
They've been trying to do that. William, what do you think, brother? I know you got something on this.
You ain't going to keep Alabama out. That's for damn sure. For damn. You've been wanting to keep us out before. It sure ain't going to happen now. And then Jalton, that state to the right, I'm sorry, state to the right of Alabama. I done said that word many times already. To the right of Alabama, they're going to be in there. They're going to be in. Right? So, like y'all said, we're going to be, half of them going to be SEC. So, you fucked yourself. You just might as well bend over.
Yep.
Have that thing in there, yeah.
Yep.
To yourself. So,
make sure you wear your rubber.
Don't leave none of that doggy shit on me. Anyway, AT, you got anything? You got any topic you want to talk about tonight, sir?
Well, I just was looking at my notes here. I was thinking about certain things, and I was looking at it, and I got to thinking, and Alabama needs to, and I know they're going to because we got a month, but we need to self-scout to make sure we're not going to be giving away plays, course change our signals, so we're playing the Michigan sign-stealing cheaters, bastard son of a bitch and asshole motherfuckers. We're playing all them. So we need to self-scout, make sure we get our tendencies and our stuff fixed so that their sign-stealing can't, do them any good. And again, resilient. Stay resilient up here, boys. Like Spencer said earlier in this show, you got a whole life to live in front of you. Don't go out there and get drunk and throw it all away because of one night. Don't be stupid. So be resilient in your effect, your daily routine, and like you said, stretch, work out, do things that's going to help you avoid complacency. The only way we lose to I was about to say Miami. The only way we could lose to Michigan is if we get complacent and start having problems like we did, pre-snap penalties and having touchdowns called back again, like we did Texas. We had 2 touchdowns called back, for dumb reasons, or we'd be undefeated. We got beat. So don't let complacency set in and give it your best because you got one shot at this. And next year will be a different team. So, give it all you got because you only got one shot in life to do it. So let's get it this year and let's get her done.
William, you got any last words?
Fight, Bama, fight. Let's go for it. Keep on doing what you're doing. Don't slack up now because you can see the tunnel and that trophy is coming back home, baby. But you got to fight for it. It's not going to come to you. You got to work. Y'all just continue working, and y'all can go together and just stay as a team, and we'll get this thing done.
Well, I've got a 2-parter here. The first one, I want to go around. I'm going to ask AT his opinion first before I give my last warning out. AT, what do you think about the possibility of Florida State opting out of the bowl game?
Well, if they want to shove that dildo up their ass, hey, take a picture and let them, take a picture of them doing it, and then sit back and go, hey, you did it to yourself, you dumb fuck. How much money is this? They gonna get paid to play that game? You know,
Thank
what I
you.
mean,
Thank you.
you're gonna give up all that money, and if you do that, what is it? The Orange Bowl? It's Orange Bowl, ain't it?
Yeah. Yep.
That's ACC tie-in, and so Orange Bowl. I don't know what the effect would be as far as Orange Bowl going. Hey, but I would. I take not going to be in there. Like, there's $100 million. That you just gave up. That's stupidity at its finest. It's
I
just
agree with
pure
you.
ludicrous. Here's the thing, and I'll shut up. They're going to play Georgia. They got a chance to say if they Georgia 14 or 20 or whatever points, they can say, look, see, we should have been in there. We could have, but if they turn around and get beat by Georgia by 35 or 40 points, then they go, oh, we shouldn't have been in. And if they don't play, they're scaredy cats. You're chicken shit.
William, what do you think?
Yeah, especially all talk that they should be in there and stuff. So, here's your chance to prove. Both teams got something to prove. So let's get in there and fight and see which one comes out. But the over, is that true or not? Florida State says they're not going.
Not yet. No, they're still talking about it. They're still talking about it.
Talking about it. Well, that'd be stupid if they do.
Feeding off what AT said. Financially, it's a killer because Florida State does have a great women's softball team. They have other sports that needs the money also, not just a little crybaby, sorry-ass football team. But they got other sports that needs that money to help support them. So they would be sticking that spear up their own ass if they backed off of it. The second thing, because we all know the damn answer to this one, but if they were definitely that great that they know they should have been in the playoffs, they would want to play Georgia. They would want to beat Georgia worse than Alabama beat them. They would want to embarrass Georgia to prove everybody in the world, see, we should have been there. We got screwed. But they know Georgia's going to wipe the damn field with their ass. They don't have the players to compete against Georgia. I'm sorry. It's going to be ugly. And then the whole world's going to know, well, shit, that's why they didn't get in. So their argument is null and void. All right. That's that first part. All right. Now the second part on the warning. I only got a few seconds here. Georgia, speaking of that, here's my warning for you. We've told y'all, we've been telling y'all for 2 years now. We have, KB has, we've been there, we've been on top of that mountain. And we told y'all that you won't always be there. Your players are going to start leaving, your coach is going to start leaving. Things going to just don't happen. You're going to lose again. You're not going to stay undefeated all your damn life. It's going to happen. And y'all didn't believe it. Y'all want to be smart assy. You didn't want to believe it. You're going to can't. Well, let me tell you this, too, for another fact. You're going to go down here to this Orange Bowl. Y'all are in there. If half your team opts out from going and playing because they're going to go pro, if you go down there with a mindset you don't give a shit because you didn't make it to the playoff, like Alabama's past teams have, you will get your ass whooped, just like Alabama has. Yep. You better go down there with a mindset you want to shame the hell out of their ass. You want to shut them up. You take all your damn anger out of them motherfuckers. And you take that fucking spear and that damn horse and shove it dead up their damn ass. All right. There's your damn warning. All right. Anybody got anything else they'd like to
say? Just one word. And I said it at the beginning of the year, and I'll say it now. 19.
19. All right. Well, last thing I got, I want to thank everybody. I really do. If y'all get a chance, come here and tap that app, baby. We like that app being tapped. I think we got 130 taps right now. Ooh, that just tickles. I need some more. Tap that app some more. Ow, give it up. Tap that app. Anyway, we need that app tapped some more, so please tap that app as much as you can. And always remember, we are too lank to quit. Too late to quit. Don't forget it. BAMA time. All right, if you would, Icebox, please take us out with some brilliance talking, not mine, but Mighty Bear.
Roll Tide.
Road Tide.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here as national champions.